Hey, howdy folks, welcome to another new episode. You might see slight resolution improvement in this episode, but it's RuneScape. Who's going to tell? Alright, today we're going to be doing Darkness of Hallowvale, and I'm actually going to go ahead and open with that. I'm not rushing to finish the quest at the end of the episode. And then we're going to do surprise Slayer grinding. Let me figure out what stuff I need for Darkness of Hallowvale and we'll get going. I had to repair a boat at the docks. We can deposit some stuff. Other more different docks, maybe? Oh, there's the boat. Using a plank and 4 nails. There it goes. Job well done. Kind of. Each using a plank and 4 nails. Womp womp. Grab the other one. Fix the boat chute. Okay. Let's go. Well, it looks like it's been fixed. Push boat. Nice. Find a mire ditch. Arrive at the southern damaged part of the wall. Whoa. Firewatch. Didn't realize that they were winged vampires. It's freaky. Climb up. Go to where the wall turns north. Search the floor and kick the board in. Oh, shit. Did hear the creaking sound. Stand where you are. So, Rush, I was talking to you. What were you saying? Hey, look over there. We're gonna be tithed. Okay, have a bite. It's interesting that it's so tithed. Rows of the wheat next to the wall. Kick them. Climb down. Cool. Surprise you do a clue. Over the rubble to the north and head into town. Talk to any local citizen and ask them about the hierarchy. Be alone. Sorry, I need to ask a couple questions. Well, I guess so. Poor citizens. Do you know about the hierarchy? Can't talk about them. Really need to meet the hierarchy. Go talk to Old Man Ral. He might help you. He lives in the center of Sector 1. So I can get attacked here. I don't want to go too crazy. Introduce me to Old Man Rao. I don't need to do that. Just tell him that a friend has recommended you to him. Makes him feel important. Northeast of the place you entered Mire Ditch. Oh, there's Trader Sven, who we want to talk to. Sells an outfit that makes us less likely to get aggroed, I guess. How's everything? What do you do here? Black market trader. Fancy looking at my wares? Yes. Wearing the Firewatch disguise, you will be stopped as often. Pretty cool and evil looking. Old Man Rao. I didn't really appreciate the extent to which this vampire situation was happening. Like, it's a lot of humans to get eaten all the time. Hello there. Someone said you could help me. Say things I don't mean. But you were very well informed. In fact, they had a name for you. Old Man Rao, he's a very good pal. Old Man Rao, Sage of Sanguinesti. Real local fount of knowledge. Only in the most respectful way do they call you that. So you might be able to help me find some people, some hidden people. Did they hide themselves, or did someone else hide them? Well, hopefully they hid themselves. I need to make contact with the Mire Key. Take a lot to find them. It's not an easy route up to Sector 3, but that's where they are. You need to follow the symbols in order to get there. Now you should leave. Little tolerance for people, and talking to you has tired me out. Now I need to make a complex journey across the city. Watch for the sickle marks. Follow the instructions. Oh yeah, there's a sickle next to the wall. That's pretty cool. Just a big, complicated agility course. That's cool, and there's another sickle symbol. I dig it. Push the wall and walk across the gap. Nice. It's very cool indeed. Yeah, there's another symbol there. Down the ladder. Search the table. Open trapdoor table. I'm up the shelf next to the sickle. I see it. Crawl under the wall to the east side. This is really cool. This is one of my favorite quest things they've done, especially as a good way to use your skill and agility up to this point. Go down the ladder. Search the pots. Find a key. Up the ladder in the room to the east. Oh yeah, there's another sickle there. floorboards. Go east around the wall and climb up the shelves and south. Go west and up the ladder. Jump south again on the floorboards. Ah, this is super long. I love it. Down the ladder. Walk across the washing line. Please don't fall right after all this. Climb down the ladder. Push the wall to the north. Climb up the shelf. Climb down the shelf. I haven't seen the Firewatch symbol or the Hierarchy symbol in a while, but Castle Draken there. No. Might be the Theater of Blood. Jump the floorboards to the north. Towards the north again. Towards the east. Doesn't look like there's any wrong way to go. As long as you're using the... Well, I guess whether or not you're using the ladders, it's relevant. Ladder going down is broken. You have to repair it. Climb up the other ladder. Get the ladder top. Oh. Smart. This place really feels different from the rest of the game. I dig that. Alright. Open the door and go north. House with an unlit fireplace. West of the diamond-shaped room. West of the door in the next room. North out of the house until you see barricades. At east where you see the sickle logo. Enter the house to the south. Ladder. Jump to the floorboards to the east. Climb down the stairs. Go south along the eastern side of the stairs. Search the wall and use a knife or sickle to unlock sickle to unlock the latch. Clever. Push. Press the decorated wall from the southern side. Push the symbol and you hear a click. Open the lumpy rug. Climb down the trapdoor. Dude, that's fucking awesome. That was so cool. Way into that. I might end up having to level agility. It's coming up on a quest that has a really nasty penalty for agility failures. I'm not buying any more summer pies, goddammit. Bertita cephalatus. You also drained of blood? You're with the Hierarchy, aren't you? He is, or she is. Under the Hierarchy, I've come to help. I'm supposed to believe you, am I? Sent by Veliev. He's a leader. Just moved from base from the Hollows, Bergerot. Veliev is still alive? convincing story. I have to believe you for now. Has to make contact with the Meyer key. Seems you've done that. Tell you what I'll do. I'll write you a message to give Velief as proof that Sanguinesti Order of the Meyer key exists. So explain our current situation and give some proof that Sanguinesti Order of the Meyer key exists. Let's see. What should I do now? Investigate the ghetto, familiarize yourself with the area. Back to where you came to deliver that message I gave you. Thanks. I wonder if there's a shortcut I can take or something. I'm just gonna wait on the minigame teleport since it's close. Well met, Velief. What news, my friend? I have a message from Bertita. Vampires are bringing in fresh victims from somewhere. These beasts don't know when to stop. Also heard disturbing news from Paterdomus that needs to be investigated. What do you want me to do? Talk to Drezel and ask him about the activities near Paterdomus. Drezel will likely also want you to pass on information to the king. Then press onwards to Varrock and seek... Oh, this must be the part where Swampletics had to leave Mauritania. I remember he was bummed about it. It was like, this quest chain unlocks so much stuff. You need to temporarily step out to talk to King Rold. Put a guy in one of the Berterod villagers up to Paterdomus. Okay, thanks. Go through every chat option. Okay, my bad. What should we do about the vampires? Get assistance from somewhere. Maybe Mistlin will come to Martini's aid. If we could persuade Rold to send us some troops, that would be a start. What should we do about Paterdomus? We're going missing. Maybe Drezel knows what's going on. Okay, thanks. Cool. This place is very nostalgic for me. Greetings again. I'll go your travels in Mauritania. Lost my library key. Oh, weird. The Drezel Velief sent me. Apparently there have been some strange goings-on which you need me to investigate. It's a bit odd, isn't it? Strange is the order of the day in Mauritania. Glad you're keeping your sense of humor and help you maintain mental clarity while dealing with the chaos you make. Lonely adventure like me, having mates like you and the king of a country. I haven't lost my common touch. Check around the building and make sure there's nothing funny going on. Ivan mentioned he heard some strange noises recently. Climb the ladder in the west room. Look for a searchable bush. Search bush. Find someone lying unconscious. Oh damn, werewolves. What are they doing on this side of the river south? We'll do to hide it properly. It's a cool screen effect. Not to worry, we've got more. Can't take her, it'll look suspicious. You got the tithe? Oh. First of all, how have werewolves crossed the river? I guess this is where they're getting, like, travelers. Drezel. Did you find anything out? Too much. For the grace of Sir Domin, I am here now. I was attacked from behind. Did you see the assailants? Not clearly, but I believe they could have been werewolves, or at least a type of werewolf. It's terrible news. They found a way to get across the Save. It's very worrying. Let's make immediate preparations and meet with other members of my order. You must hurry directly to King Rold and impart this information to him. Take these runes, it should help you return to Varrock faster. Okay. I'll take one law rune. Not above it. King Rold, I fight you constantly in the Nightmare Zone. Greetings. I don't think about Mauritania. I must speak with you in a matter of grave importance. Witness to a great many terrible things happening in Mauritania. Sounds grave. Please go on. Not time fighting. Helping a collection of brave freedom fighters, the Myarchy, fight against the darkness of Mauritania. The land is controlled by a dark and merciless overlord known as Draken. He and his vampiric kin farm humans for their blood. People, my lord. Men and women like your own loyal subjects. Death is a welcome end for them. That sounds shocking, awful. We must do something. But beg my lord not to give in so easily to his very compassionate nature. No, not if these people are loyal Saradomin supporters. You know, if these people follow Saradomin. I'm not certain. This isn't the issue. They're in dire need. As are many, my young friend. Is the king meant to leave Misthalin unguarded on the whim of some errant adventurer? I've seen beasts from Mauritania roaming around Misthalin. Okay, this is very similar to the Wall and the Night's Watch in Game of Thrones. Saw them west of the River Sav, beyond the grounds of the temple. Did not give fight. I had no chance. I was knocked unconscious before I could react. Misthalin must come to the aid of the people of Mauritania. The monarchy cannot fight this battle against the vampires by themselves. Ready my army and prepare to enter Mauritania via Patadomus. What if he does it? This, Ayanasig at Ricefer. I wonder if his name is an anagram for something. Your interference in Mauritania will upset the balance. You can send the world into another cataclysmic god war. There's no proof dragons invaded Misthalin. At least the world's not being a dick. Afraid of the Guthixian edicts regarding religious balance, there's little else we can do. Of course, there are measures we can start to take. Which might have an influence on that. Guthixian edicts govern spiritual balance. Perhaps we need closer study. We need to consider a reduction in the Guthixian influence we are forced to endure in our religious affairs. Now pay the price for our lack of foresight, letting Guthixian edicts restrict the might of Saradomin's will. Papers assigned. Start work on this right away. Signing papers. Is that the sum total of the aid Misthalin can provide in Mauritania? Ayanassig's my advisor, and what he says, well, it pains me, is the truth. I will enact a mercenary protocol. This will allow all able-bodied men to fight in the defense of Misthalin for glory and spoils. You find that many sword arms from Misthalin should join the resistance force. We'll look into the edicts, find a way to rid ourselves of Draken for good. When can you send aid to Mauritania? What does Guthix play in this? Guthixian edicts rule over all other religions. Followers of Guthix claim the edicts have largely controlled the peace that Misthalin has experienced for so many years. Followers of Guthix have sworn an oath to perform ceremonies to try and reawaken Guthix if the edicts are broken. Peace and tolerance is needed to maintain the balance. Gotcha. How'd you come to be an advisor? Held by the Church of Saradomin that a full-time advisor on religious matters was needed to ensure fair treatment of Saradomin's followers. Well, he doesn't have an advisor for other denominations. I won't stand for it, that's why. It says he can teleport me to Patadomus, but I'm not clear on how that works. What should I do now? Came all this way for nothing? Is it nothing, then, to have an audience with the king? This guy's such a douchebag. He might be in league with the baddies. Or it could just be that he's an asshole priest. Have my advisor teleport you to Patadomus. Yes, I'll accept the free teleport. Thanks, dude. Speak to Drizzle. I went the wrong way. Turned around. Returned from Varrock with bad news. King Rold isn't able to send troops. Guthixi and Edicts need to be scrutinized in more detail, or the balance will be affected. Edicts discovered the balance of power within these realms will be taken into consideration. No, Dressel's okay with it. Certainly understand if Saradomin's power were to substantially increase, the Drakons would waste no time in calling in their dark brethren from other realms. Oh. Tell me a little bit more about that. I guess this is maybe the in-game excuse for us not completely liberating Mauritania. They can do some phasing, but not that amount of phasing. His followers, the Druids of Taverley, and other creatures located around the world, leave them to lie in slumber. I believe Guthix made the world, and according to their history, Guthix was said to have evicted the remaining gods from the world during the God Wars, and banished or destroyed any powerful entity aligned to a god, leaving only mortals here. The Church of Saradomin is skeptical of this. The world belongs to Guthix? Of course not. That's what Guthix followers believe. There are aspects of other gods which people in the world admire and wish to venerate. According to Guthixian followers, when all the gods are banished, a sort of religious balance is created which needs to be maintained. If the Second God War were to begin, Guthix would be so angry he would remake the world. Interesting. I thought Guthix was meant to be a good god. He's a god of nature and hates imbalance. He's the neutral deity. How is this related to edicts? Most leaders in the world rely on the advice of spiritual advisors. Edicts forbid any action that might lead to an imbalance of power. Some followers of Saradomin and Zamorak think the concept of balance stipulated by Guthix's followers might be different to what Guthix will act upon. What should I do now? Myarchy will need to know all you've experienced so far. I'm sure they'll be grateful. If you have the stomach for it, I'm sure Velia would gladly accept your further assistance. There's more people making their way to Paternomus from Mauritania. Yeah, that one time I did a temple trek. Is there anything to do with you? I wonder. It's a nice way to hang a lampshade on whether or not I've actually been doing temple trekking. It seems too dangerous for me to do with my current gear set. I might come back to it later when I'm a little stronger. I really don't want to deal with gas eating all of my tuna potatoes, so I'm going to wait on the minigame teleport here. So maybe I can take the fairy ring. Well, Matt Veliev, I have news for you. Attack near the Paternomus. Well, I checked around your Paternomus. I was attacked by two beasts. I think they were werewolves. On the way across River Sav. Werewolves like us have to pay tithes. They're more than willing to take the tithes of human to pay their blood tithes. I see. Harold can't send troops. Saradomin's advisor kept interrupting. He said it could fix the edicts. How does this prevent Rold from sending troops? Rold is concerned that sending troops down to Mauritania might propagate a god war. He sends troops, tracking my call for Zamorakian and followers from another realm. Escalate. Church of Saradomin is looking into it now. Long been a desire by the Saradominists to see Guthixian power eroded away. Smells like politics to me. Rold did agree to enact a mercenary protocol. Thought brave souls from Mistlin might heed his call to arms, take up their swords in the name of the resistance. Best he could offer for the moment. What should we do now? Let's inform the head of the Sanguinesti order of the Myarchy of these events. Please go as fast as you can back to the Sanguinesti hideout. Forward this information to the leader there. Sure, I'm on the right track here. I know this sounds awful, but I might want to try to push 72 agility after Darkness of Hallowvale. I haven't done agility grinding in 400 plus hours. So it might actually be kind of nostalgic. I'd like to get to 72. Because I believe 72 is when it starts to affect run energy again. Let me double check. Energy. Yeah. 72 plus. That actually gives us to a nice round number too. So. Do anything specifically to get the Firewatch's attention, I wonder? Maybe. There's a way I can get back to the building more quickly, I guess. Talk to Firewatch. Alt I say. Go to the mines, give me a bite. Do a bit of menial work. Mine Dale rocks. Huh. I needed one more mime show thing, so I'll go ahead and do it. Emote. Do the Gravedigger one if I'm ever not like interrupted with something really bad. I think. You have learned the lean emote. Okay. So which emotes do I still need? I think I need a zombie emote still. Back to mining. 3 more ores. Card is now full. Speak to a guard. Fill the minecart. You can go then, food sack. Great. Okay. You're right, it's a matter. Oh yeah, this is the diamond-shaped building? No, maybe not. I'm not clear where I am. It's the diamond building, right? There's the diamond building. Oh, there's the barricades. Hey, we got it. Cool. The lumpy rug. Climb down the trapdoor. This is another quest that must have been really fun to figure out when it first was released. Well met. Meyer Key prevails. What can I do for you? Message from Valley. I have bad news. Sent on a mission to Mistlin to seek help from Rold. Hoped Rold might send troops to aid us. We're across werewolves to the west of Paradise. This is disastrous. Things go so bad to worse. Communicate this information to Saflin directly. You need to know as soon as possible. Where is he and what does he look like? So my mission sketching Castle Draken. He's taking the wall route, so you need to do the same. There's a barricade that prevents further travel north. Search the wall southeast of the barricade and release the lock on the door. It'll be unlocked for 2 minutes. Catch on the doors, you can always open it when you approach from the north. Saflon's very distinctive. What should I do now? Go and scout out the castle by following the great firewalls to the west. Go to the wall now, you can come with me. Okay, lead the way. Lead you quickly through the ghetto. Search the rocky surface. Hear it click. Open the barricade. Oh, cool. Poor Mireditch citizens. North along the wall. Up the ladder. They really made this place feel decrepit. Keep going north until you see Hallowvale. There he is. Yeah, he's pretty distinctive. Aren't kidding about that. Ismail, come with a very important message from Vertida. What makes you think I know of Vertida? Asked me to come seek you out. I'm working with Lilief and Bergerot. Hierarchy prevail. The tonic for my otherwise black mood. What news comes from the west? Attacked the Paternomus in my travels. Short way to get past the Sav's magical influence. I'm surprised with this Draken didn't sort of full onslaught. Can I help in some way? I'm on a mission to scout out this castle. I need to get plans for the castle in order to mount an attack. Please take over for me. Need sketches of the northern, western, and southern sides of the castle. I've checked the situation out with regards to the Firewatch flight patterns. Attract less attention if you quickly make your way to the north and do that sketch first, then sketch west, and finally finish off here. Journal of Papyrus. I do like that there are some items that just have a consistent usage in the lore of RuneScape, right? Like Swamp Paste. Instead of having like a bunch of unique items. Some more Papyrus of Old Man Rao. Night of the Vampire. This is Castle Draken, isn't it? It's cool way to make you sure you know that it's here. Oh, cool. I like the tall water there. Sketch of the north-facing side. Sketch of the western approach. See Vanstrom. Oh yeah, this is the dude that betrayed us, right? Ranus Draken. Ranus Draken has a mustache? Venescula Draken. Yes, Lady Venescula, we're getting maximum yield from the current rotation. More tides are coming in all the time. Persuasive the last time we met. Perhaps a light refreshment? This is from the fresh batch. So the Vampire Rejuvenate. Ranus Draken is the least intimidating looking motherfucker. Yeah, they do look slightly more intimidating when they turn into demon vampires. Oops. It sounds like we need protection from melee soon. An hour instance. Vanstrom Claus flies out from the balcony. He spots you. Meet again, well, I prepare to die. He's going to survive a certain number of hits, I guess. What a cool guy. Keeps his arms crossed. They did a pretty smooth transition into an instance there. I saw it happen, but only because I was expecting it. This music is fucking sweet. What is this song called? Thanks for the memory. Ha 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 ha. Not even ask to request this individual to be questioned before he uses a punch bag. Tend to this yourself. Ouch. Speak to Venescula's servant, Serious Guile. Things you need to know. What happened? Your life may be forfeit. For now you live. My mistress will understand my motives. She has an interest in the one you call Saphalan. As a kind gesture for my intervening on your behalf, I take it as a kindness you would deliver a message to him. The message will be secreted behind tiles where the smoke is carried away from the depiction of statuesque evil. Finish your final drawing. Well, I want to talk to the Firewatch. I want to go to the mines. Hello? Send me to the mines. Very well. Let me see about that song, because I want it. Thanks for the memories. I guess it was unlocked during Aid of the Monarchy. I just didn't notice how sweet it was. How do I get out of here? Okay. Go south. Whoa, sorry, I did not mean to attack that Firewatch. Hopefully they drop aggro. assume they can nuke you pretty easily. Where was that fireplace building? Oh wait, I think I see how to get to it now. Fireplace. Use a knife on the fireplace to get a message. Really? You have to use your knife on a loose tile. And that's just stuff behind a loose tile in the fireplace. To the hopeful reader. Alright, I will read this and summarize. Okay, so far, there's a secret laboratory that they use to try to fatten the livestock, like make the blood go further because there's too many virus. But the laboratory has recently been shut down because it wasn't really working. Alright, so it says where the secret laboratory is, and it sounds like I suspect the reason it was quickly abandoned is because they discovered something that was potentially a weakness for the Firewatch, so that's pretty cool. Very nice. Use a knife on the portrait in the same. You can see that portrait. Large ornate key. That's cool. Using the Darkness of Hallowvale quest. Fire key prevail. I have all the sketches for you. Take a good look at these and see if we can find something. Something about Sirius and a message. Message for you, Saffron. It may be important. Message Sirius Guile made known to me. I believe she had meant for you. Message gives details of some sort of laboratory. Maybe there's interesting information there we should find out. Keep an eye out for this place. Great if you could look for it for us. I think the laboratory could be. This is a super cool quest chain. It's a very different tone from all the other quests in the game. Leave the base. Go upstairs. Jump west. Go down the ladder. Exit the house on the northern south. Walk through the house to the north. Find the house with a big, obvious tapestry in one of the rooms. Okay, I think I actually saw that on my way down. That one. Use your knife on it. Nice. Link to the past, gang. Use a large ornate key, the vampire statue. Oh, right, it's the same statue as in the painting. Oh, that's super fucking cool. People were probably stuck at that part for a long time, using the knife on the fireplace. Open the door, go down the stairs. Broken ring case to the west of the staircase. Use telekinetic grab on the Hem Alchemy. Blood chemistry. That's clever. That's why they give you runes for telekinetic grab if you happen to not bring them with you. Let's read the book. Far too complex for you. Okay, never mind. Don't attack the Firewatch. Oh my fucking god. I really need to turn off left click attack in here. I'm gonna have a bad time. Interesting that Saffalon's not all drained like Rotita is. You need to be interested in it. I found it in the library. Done well, Melali. Very well indeed. This tome looks like it might contain research notes that might give us some clues as to the vampire's weaknesses. Part your arrival has not come soon enough. Our efforts in our struggle are not yet over. Together we'll pull back the darkness of Hallowvale. Turn to Veliath with a message to advise him of what's transpired here. Realize that bearing messages seem somewhat lowly, which your ability to pass in and out of Sanguinacci without being detected makes you the perfect for the assignments. 2 doors. First is in Sector 1 and the other in Sector 2. You can use them to reach this hideout much faster. Cool. Alright. Read the sealed message. You'd like nothing more than to rip the envelope off this message and read the highly secret details. Your conscience gets a better review, and you try to deliver it to Veliav intact. Send back to Veliav. And then it's time to grind 72 agility real quick. Real quick, right? We'll probably get back to Slayer grinding. I need to do mining grinding soon, because I need a 72 mining, or get within range of 72 mining for making friends with my arm. Which seems like it's a really cool quest, because it unlocks this ability to, like, change certain maps. I was trying to figure out, prioritize which quest to do next, since we have so few left over, and the rewards for making friends is that you can make it so that, like, there's a permanent fire in certain dark cave areas. You don't need a light source there anymore. Or you can make it so that ghasts can't eat your food anymore. Just cool stuff like that. Like, it's not a big deal, but it's convenient. Yo, Veliav. I have some news for you. Hand over the message. More than proven yourself worthy, Saflan himself has recommended you for promotion to the rank of private in the Hierarchy Regulars. Man, you have to work hard to get promoted to private. Give you a prestigious Tome of Experience. Nice. I love how the Tomes of Experience have, like, the actual bar graph on them. Awarded 2 quest points, 7,000 agility XP, 6,000 thieving XP, 2,000 construction XP. Thieving 65. That's neat. And also from spice stalls, magic stalls, scimitar stalls, pickpocket from watchmen and menified thugs, and enter the sorceress's summer garden. You know where we're pumping the Tome of XP. Not that it's super helpful, but book crumbles into a dust cloud of knowledge. Okay, there's our quest for today, I think. Agility is so long. Oh, excuse me. Hallowvale. Little 70 rooftop course. Just go do that. I'm excited to remind myself why I hated agility, why I stopped. But like I said, it's been like, I don't know, 400 hours, almost 500 hours since we were doing agility last, so enough time has passed. The wound has healed, sort of. Oh man, Marks of Grace. It's been a while. So I wouldn't go so far as to say that agility's AFK, but it's like able to be autopiloted, if that makes sense. You kind of get into a groove in the right camera angle. You don't have to think about it too much. Agility 71, and we haven't heard that fanfare for many hundreds of hours. Months, in my case. I use a Slayer Tower shortcut, advanced spike chain. Oh, I know that one. Okay. It's the one that required the nose peg, right? 96 more laps. And then I can be done with agility. For real? My reason for wanting to do this is because the extra levels I have in agility above 66 are not contributing to my run energy regen, so I'd like to at least get to the next level where it matters. Oh, I didn't think to mention this earlier, but Darkness of Hallowvale was the last intermediate difficulty quest. And in fact, we only have 3 experience difficulty quests remaining. Devious Minds, King's Ransom, and A Taste of Hope. Taste of Hope looks a little bit harder than experience level. Then again, so was the Haunted Mine quest. The Treya's Death Fight was really tough. I think the tentative plan for next episode is to go ahead and do Taste of Hope, but maybe I should delay it a little bit longer. I'm at the point where the whole, don't research too far ahead. I don't have enough quests left to not research too far ahead because I need to know exactly what to do and which one I should prioritize first. Taste of Hope might not be the best idea. We can't do King's Ransom, though, because it requires 65 defense, unless if I specifically go to Nightmare Zone this episode and try to AFK train defense for a few levels. So it's not a terrible idea. The Devious Minds requires 65 smithing, which is, we got a ways to go on. We do need to get smithing to 61. We need to get everything to 61 so that it can outlevel Herblore, and then we can do base 60 all skills, which is pretty neat. So you have to think about the time I'm spending on Runecraft to keep it higher than Herblore is basically using the Arceus library to level Herblore by 10,000 XP. Whoa, we're more than halfway there. Whoa, I forgot how fucking awful this was. Oh, I got an hour left. I've already been doing it for almost an hour. Well, at least I'm in a groove. I'm basically on autopilot. I'm doing other work while I'm clicking stuff over here, so. Thank God for 64 times fast forward. Super bummed. The one graceful outfit recolor that I want is the Brimhaven one, because it's dark blue and that's my favorite color. But it's the one that I can't get with Marks of Grace that I would be getting anyway from leveling agility. I actually have to convert experience points, because Marks of Grace I can convert into money. I'm okay to, give up money in favor of fashion, but I can't give up experience for fashion. It's awful. Oh, hey, the lap indicator was incorrect. Your agility level is now 72. What does that mean? That means that if we are at 0 agility, or 0 energy. We now get to 100% energy, 15, almost 16 seconds faster. 2 questions. 1, does that matter? Probably not. 2, should I have done that 400 hours ago? Should I have just said, no, we're going to keep doing agility. We're going to finish getting 72, so at least it's counting for an extra tick. I don't know. But I need to stop, and I need to stop forever? Stronghold, Slayer, Cave, Narrow Tunnel. I know I said stop forever a long time ago. That might really be forever. Like, the next time agility matters is in 6 additional agility levels. I don't know that I could survive 6 more levels, especially now that it's over 100 laps to get 1 level up. And I'm not sure if that was worth it, but at least it's over. It has been something that's been eating at me a little bit while we've been doing other activities. I keep looking at that 70 agility number, and I'm like, oh, that's just shy of enough to get more run energy regen. Whatever. It's over. I need to do some chores. I need to take a shower. We've learned that the best thing for me to do when I need to take a shower is Nightmare Zone. So I'm going to go in there and try to train some defense. We need to get it to 65 to qualify for a quest. And kitties, it is 10:30 in the morning. You ate 4 hours ago. It is closer to the last time you ate than it will be to the next time you eat. You gotta chill. So let me go get set up at Nightmare Zone. Go take a shower, and then I'll be back. See ya. Much as I want to recolor, 677,000 gold for 69 Marks of Grace. That might help us to pay for construction. We need 4 million gold for that, so... Because if I liquidated my bank, I could make 11 million. That's pretty neat. But that's not what we're doing here. Alright, stepping away AFK. No idea how long it's going to take to get the defense level here, but I might miss out on being able to comment on it. So, see you in a bit. Oh no! Was I gone for slightly too long this time? Was I standing somewhere where I didn't have enough things to come fight me? Go back and watch the VOD. Must have been a bummer for y'all. Well, I lost a lot of absorption potions, so that's a bummer. I'm actually going to split the VOD really quick and see how much I wasted there. I'll be right back. Man, that's a bummer. It was like 2 minutes, and it wasn't because of the 20-minute timeout. It's because I stood in the corner, so enemies weren't able to get close enough to me. So I timed out just from normal AFK and not from combat AFK. Womp womp. We wasted a whole bunch of reward points and some money, but at least we didn't waste a ton of time. It was only 2 minutes on the logout screen. And I learned something for next time. That's important. The big bummer is losing the reward points, but can't do anything about it. I'll stand in the middle this time, even though I'll take some more damage. It seems like the risk of having the enemies not be able to reach you because you're too far in the corner is really high. You don't want that. Also, I'm going to be less AFK now, so I'll probably hit some of the power-ups like Zapper, I guess. Should probably bring like a Dragon Dagger in here. I'm going to be paying attention a little bit so I can do Power Surge and get some extra XP, but whatever. Defense 63. Okay. 2 more to go, and then we qualify for King's Ransom. And hopefully we'll get a hit points level up in that space. I have to figure out. Because that gets us very close to combat level 85, and that's the last combat-related quest prerequisite. 2 attack strength, 3 defense or hit points, 13 range, 19 magic, or 5 prayer. So yeah, it would be attack strength, defense, or hit points. We'll keep burning defense now, though. Alright, my first 950 points of absorption potion is depleted, and I have earned enough points to pay for the absorption potions and the overload potions with a small profit. So this is at least self-sustaining. Obviously not paying for the absorption potions that I wasted accidentally when I went to go take a shower and didn't realize the problem with standing in a corner. But I'm going to go ahead and repot. I guess I may as well go up to 1,000 again. I've got time to do this, getting work done. The last time we did this, we didn't have access to the me boss from Lunar Diplomacy. That helps the point multiplier. Whoa, just lost connection. Did I lose all my connection or just RuneScape? I'll lose all that absorption potion. No, it's just RuneScape. I world hop during this? That's potentially an enormous bummer. That's a reason not to overuse absorb potions, I guess, if that sucks. See if people are complaining on the subreddit yet. Oh, we're back. It's just lost. That sucks. I guess I'll just go in there with what I currently have. I don't need to buy more than I can afford. Lose some money in the process, which is a bummer. Lame. Just in case that happens again, I'm gonna try to float around 200 absorb potions used so I don't waste any. Defense 64. One more level and we qualify for Dream Mentor. One of the hardest quests in the game, combat-wise. You can't use prayer. Things hit really hard. You need tons of food. Might try to wait until my other melee stats are a little bit higher. Alright, I gotta go leave for stream. Alarm was going off as I said that. I gotta go leave for stream. Did pretty good on points, I think. Yeah, pretty good. I'd like to have another 17 overloads to be at my 0 value, but it should be good. Anyway, I gotta bounce. It's stream time. We'll be back with probably more defense grinding, and I don't have to do any more quests this episode, so I'll get defense to 65, maybe we'll do some Slayer after that. We'll see. See ya. Hello, I had a longer time gap there than I was expecting. Guess we only got like an hour and 15 minutes left of the episode. Might make sense for us to stay in Nightmare Zone for longer than that, so the episode might run a little bit late. Main goal here, same thing, 65 defense, figure out new quests we can do for next episode. I think I need to put more coins in the coffer, so I'm going to do that real quick. Pause them and we'll pop back in there. And I'll see you. Hey, there's Defense 65. Dismissed immediately by Nightmare Zone combat. So I've never done this before, but I'm going to be in here for longer than the episode. I don't want to run over by way too much time. So I think I'm just going to call it there for this episode. And then we're going to pick up immediately in the middle of this in the very next episode. So on my end, I'm just recording and continuing to do this in the morning. So, thanks for watching. That was Defense 65. Next episode, we might try the quest that requires Defense 65, which I think is like King's Ransom or something like that. And we'll do some more Nightmare Zone grinding. Not too much. I just want to get, let's see. I only need 1 attack strength level up to get to 85 combat, which is the other prerequisite we need. But maybe we'll do strength or something. I'll start working on that now. See if I can tap out the potions that I already brought in here. Alright, see you next time. Thanks. In order to not get XP when I'm not recording, I'm going to have to run away